I'm sorry to all you guys who were expecting a yellowtail fishing video for the weekend, but trip got canceled due to weather, but it's all good. Hopefully once it's rescheduled it'll be better conditions. But we had a backup plan since it was the trout derby for Lake Isabella. We are out here trying to catch some trout. It's about, what time is it, like 6:45? About 6:45. It's literally like 32 degrees out here, and trout are already starting to be active right in this little cove right here. Got one rod out, 2 rods out. My dad's trying to work another. I'll start throwing a rooster tail in a second, so I'm gonna strap up. Hopefully we get some fish, and here we go. Let's get started. So this time we just hit the peak over there on the other side of the hill. So got this little flashy, kind of like a crocodile thing on with a feather. Hopefully I can get them while they start feeding. On. Yeah. Feels tiny. It is tiny. Tiny little guy. Finally got the first rainbow of the trip while I was editing on my computer. We got another one. Gold Panther Martin. Two in there now. Let's see if we can get some more. Damn it. Had one on, guys, and missed it. Felt good too. Felt real good. Got a 2-pound leader right here. Don't wanna horse this fish in. I was over here casting a little Panther Martin, and this bell just started going off. I'm glad I had the drag set loose too. I should probably reset that. Got lucky on that fish for sure. If that bell wasn't on there, I wouldn't even have known that I had a fish on. Fish is down there in the bag. My dad's grabbing the rest of the stuff. He'll start fishing over here with me. Wasn't doing too well when I caught him, but swimming perfectly fine. He's been alive for the last like 3 hours, so we're gonna go ahead and let him go. There he goes. Little guy, off to live another day. Alright guys, so here are the 2 trout I caught. I caught a 3rd one, but I let him go. This one's a nice, solid fatty right there. I mean, listen to that. Just thud.
Put next to my shoe. Let's see how big it is.
We'll see how big he is next to my dad's shoe.
This is a 13.
He's bigger than my dad's size 13 by like 3 inches.
So that's about 16.
Yeah, that's what I measured with that 10-inch tackle box.
Yeah.
It was about another ½ foot longer, so I guess made 16 inches. I guess the winning trout right now is 28 inches, which is freaking huge. This one's 16, so literally double this. So yeah, we're gonna clean these up, maybe cook them up later. Yeah. What do you got going on over here?
So I've got some Lake Isabella trout you caught at the fishing derby, but we'll talk about that later. So I'm scoring some trout here, scoring with some lemon wedges on the side, with some Grizzly Joes that we picked up from the Fred Hall Fish and Tackle Show. If you haven't tried this, California Dream is pretty good. Got a good garlic flavor here. So I've got the big one we've already wrapped up, and what I did to that one is I'm doing the same thing here, scoring it, lemon wedges, and then putting a little bit slivers of butter with it as well. Put some in the cavity as well. There's a lemon wedge in there as well. And just kind of break it all up. Not too much, and wrap it up.
You want to turn these into sandwiches or quesadillas?
Both.
You want to do both?
Let's do both.
Alright guys, you heard it. We're making trout quesadillas and trout sandwiches. Same process as last time. Score them. Put in any kind of ingredients you like. We like to do garlic, salt, butter, and lemon. Can't go wrong with those 3 ingredients. Put them in the oven here pretty soon. And then when it's all done, we're going to turn them into some quesadillas and sandwiches. So we go.
Alright, so I got some green onions here. Let's go ahead and chop these heads off. So I'm going to cut a little slit, like that. And then just give them a little chop.
We have a lot of new viewers who may have or may not have seen this technique before, but you said if you replant these roots, they'll grow back?
Yeah, so if you take the ends of the green onions and you put them into the ground, these will regrow and you'll have new onions.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good tip.
Yeah. So what we did, we took them out, we put them in the oven at 350 degrees for 20 minutes, covered in foil. We took them out once the timer was done. We took one off, so here's how much all the meat that basically just fell off the bone. Here's what it looks like before. You can see that with the lemon wedges we put inside there and the butter that we put in, it all mirrored together. So first thing what we're gonna do here is just take everything off like this. You're using a butter knife and the skin literally should just peel off. Alright, so you're taking your knife, you can see there's already a line going across here. Okay, just take your butter knife, just go right across that line. What we're gonna do is we're gonna separate it and just rake it right off. So as you can see, it rakes right off that bone.
Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty, guys.
Yeah, don't be afraid. And then go the opposite direction with the other side. Now, we already have one side exposed, so what we can do, get down here at the bottom of the tail, get that bottom of that bone. What you're going to want to do is lift that cartilage right off. So now you have a whole fillet and everything comes right off. So as you can see, there is a full skeleton of the trout and you're getting 100% of the meat right there. So this is all the trout that we took off of 3 fish. Once it was all down, I did get some people telling me that it still tastes kind of earthy. So if you do like it flavorful, don't be afraid to re-hit it with the seasoning that you did. So we re-hit everything there. Man, this is really good stuff. But if you don't have this, garlic, salt, lemon pepper is a really good mix to work with this too. We've even used taco seasoning. So whatever rub you use, go ahead and put it back inside here, and it'll give it a really good taste. So
what company is that?
It's called Grizzly Joes.
Grizzly Joes. Grizzly Joes, hit us up. We love your stuff. We'll help spread the word if you wanna help us out.
That's right. Yeah, you guys got me in at the Fred Hall show. I was starving. You guys were cooking those burgers, and you guys got me with the rub. Somebody else was there. They loved it too. So I got the 4 bottles that you guys were selling there. So good job. All right. So for mine, I'm gonna go ahead and layer it up. I'm gonna do mine really simple. Take some tartar sauce.
Just squirt some of that on mine while you're at it.
Here's his cheese.
That's good.
Got some green onion. want some on yours?
Sure. Ooh, look at that. That's just superb.
All right. Cheers. Really, really good.
Mine's super hot. Mine's super hot. If you guys saw me in my last video doing my yellowtail arsenal, I reacted like I took a bite of that one pizza. Whew, just burnt the crap out of my mouth right there.
So round two, let's go ahead and make a trout quesadilla. So I've got a Anaheim chili. I cut the top off, getting ready to cut it in half. What you're gonna actually do, take a spoon and just help scrape this out, get the seeds out. Move those off to the side. And before you start cutting, smash it down. Make it flat. Let's give her a chop. That should be enough right there for now. Let's go ahead and get our griddle ready. My temperature goes up to 450. I'm gonna put it on 400. Get my tortilla ready. And the seasonings that I'm going to use. So remember, my trout has some Grizzly Joes. I'm already sprinkled on it. So to my peppers, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some good old taco seasoning. Just drizzle it right on it. Don't be shy. Give it a small little hit of garlic salt. I'm going to take my butter. Let's go ahead and just put a little bit on the pan. Get your tortilla, put it down. There's a trick, so I'm going to use that for the top. That's the bottom right there. I'm going to put the trout first. Put it all right there. Let's add some green onion. Let's take your pepper concoction. And let's add some cheese. Can never go wrong with too much cheese.
Very generous amount.
Very generous amount. And then take your tortilla. Remember, the side that's got butter, that goes on the top. Let's go ahead and put this on the lid. Now, if you do want to cook this at a faster pace and assure it melts, mine has a lid. I'm going to go ahead and put this on here. What you're going to see happen is it's going to start fogging up. So the steam from inside there is going to help steam it and melt the cheese even faster. Once we get to that point, we'll go ahead and flip it to the other side and then we'll be ready to plate. It's actually been cooking in here for just under 2 minutes. Be careful when you remove it. You'll see the steam coming out. There's some extra cheese goodness that's coming on the outside. You want to give it a nice little press. Put that cheese down. Make sure it sticks to the other side. Take it. Boom. All that goodness right there. Alright, so because when we flipped it over, it was pretty much done. I just want a little bit of brownness on the other side. I only had it on there for probably just about a minute. So we're going to go ahead and take it off and bring it right back on here. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut this bad boy right down the middle. And then we're going to do it again one more time. So this is the trout quesadilla. Ray made himself another dog right here. Toasted hot dog bun, tartar sauce, a little bit of Anaheim chili pepper, and some green onion. And then hell, we have some leftover fries there. Go ahead and make it a junkyard dog, trout dog. Throw some fries on there. We might add some sriracha to the junkyard trout dog right there. But to my quesadilla, I'm definitely going to add some tapatio. Let's give her a shot. I'm actually going to open up the lid. Put a little bit of goodness in there. Cheers. I'm telling you right now, every one of you watching this video, you need to do this. I don't care if it's a flour or a wheat tortilla. This was really good with the wheat tortilla by itself. I will make this again. It's really good.
Did you like the sandwiches or the quesadillas more?
God, they were both good in their own merit. This is a great quesadilla. That's a great sandwich. If I had to pick between the two, I'd probably go quesadilla. Quesadilla.
There you have it, guys. If you wanted to make either one of these, they're both really good. But as you heard from Chef Master himself, the quesadilla is the way to go. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please give this video a nice big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. Check out our other Catch and Cooks, and we will see you all next time.